In today's gaming news, the next Borderlands 2 DLC gets a release date, Steam kicks off its holiday season sale, Saber Interactive introduces God Mode, a new third-person shooter, and over 2,000 sex offenders are banned from online games. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is Thursday, December the 20th, and my name is Force, here with today's gaming news. First up today, the next Borderlands 2 DLC has now gotten a release date. Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt, the next scheduled DLC for Borderlands 2, sends the Vault Hunters on an expedition with the one and only Sir Hammerlock. Based on a video released earlier today, the DLC looks to add new areas and enemies to the game. Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt will be available on January 15th, free for Season Pass holders, and $10 for everyone else. So grab your guns and put a shrimp on the Barbie. The hell does that mean? It's time to go hunting with Sir Hammerlock. Next up in news, Steam has kicked off its seasonal holiday sale. Today, Valve launched the Steam Holiday Sale, offering 75% off Mirror's Edge, the Prince of Persia franchise, and Wargame European Escalation. Discounts are also available for the Hitman franchise, the Borderlands franchise, and Scribblenauts Unlimited. Besides the daily deals, flash sales and publisher packs are also available, all offering absurdly low prices. As always, Steam is offering some pretty phenomenal deals here, and if any of these games have caught your eye but you haven't purchased yet, now is the time to buy. Next up, Saber Interactive has introduced God Mode, a brand new third-person shooter. God Mode is a co-op third-person shooter that puts you in the maze of Hades as the descendant of a former god. Players are tasked with shooting their way through waves of enemies as they attempt to make their way to freedom. The game takes a light-hearted approach to the genre, with an over-the-top narrator and gameplay that focuses on arcade-style action over deep story. God Mode will be coming to the 360, PS3, and PC early next year.
Oh, I can't see! Well, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Look at me, I'm so cool. God mode. Ooh, so soon, I can't wait.
That guy sounds ridiculous and ridiculously awesome. And last up in news today, over 2,000 sex offenders have been banned from online gaming. Yesterday, New York Attorney General Eric T. Schneiderman announced that as part of Operation Game Over, 5 gaming companies, including NCSoft and THQ, have agreed to purge the accounts of over 2,100 registered sex offenders. A similar sweep took place earlier this year with over 3,500 accounts being purged from online gaming services run by Microsoft, Blizzard, Apple, EA, and others. The goal of Operation Game Over is to keep registered sex offenders away from children who might be playing on these platforms. Now I'm going to come right out and say it. I don't support sex offenders. Absolutely not. But last time I brought up this issue, earlier in the year when those 3,500 people were banned from online games, people in the comments rose some pretty interesting issues. Something to consider is the various degrees of severity when it comes to being registered as a sex offender. For example, you can become registered as a sex offender for peeing in public or streaking, both of which are obviously idiotic things, and while I don't support idiots, I don't think that should consider you registered as a sex offender and banned from online games. Now obviously there are more severe issues when it comes to being a registered sex offender and people who do prey on children. While I don't agree with that, and I think that's certainly a problem, and they should pay for the things that they've done, does that mean that from this point forward and all throughout history they can't play online games? Again, I don't want to encourage them preying on children, but that seems like that might be a step too far and intrude on someone's personal rights. Again though, let's save the children, absolutely. But is this constitutional? Is this legal? Is it right? Well, that's what I want to know from you guys today. What do you think about Operation Game Over and the fact that it's banning anyone registered as a sex offender, someone who pees in public, someone who goes streaking? Idiots. But should they be banned from online games? Should there be a degree of severity in which they measure and decide who is banned and who is not? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of The Force Feed. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please be sure to subscribe. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been force-fed. What? Really? Alright. This just in, there's been an update to Operation Game Over. In addition to registered sex offenders, the unemployed are now also banned from online games. The reason given, so that they get off their lazy butts and go find a job. And now while some may argue it's not that easy to find a job, you'll have a lot more time to do so now that you're not playing online games.